Kabbalah. Kabbalah is a mystical and esoteric tradition within Judaism that seeks to understand the nature of God, the universe, and the human soul. Its roots can be traced back to early Jewish mysticism, but it became more systematically developed in medieval Spain and Provence during the 12th and 13th centuries. The term Kabbalah itself means receiving or tradition, and it refers to the received mystical doctrines passed down through generations. The foundational text of Kabbalah is the Zohar, a mystical commentary on the Torah, attributed to the 2nd century sage Rabbi Shimon bar Yochai, but compiled and published in the 13th century by the Spanish Jewish mystic Moses de Leon. At its core, Kabbalah revolves around the belief that God is an infinite and unknowable being, referred to as the Ein Sof. However, through the process of creation, God emanated aspects of himself, known as the Sephirot, which are 10 attributes or emanations through which the divine interacts with the world. These Sephirot are depicted in the Tree of Life, a central symbol in Kabbalistic teachings that represents the structure of the universe and the path of spiritual ascent. Kabbalah teaches that by understanding and meditating on these divine emanations, individuals can draw closer to God, repair the world, a concept known as tikkun olam, and achieve spiritual enlightenment. Today, Kabbalah continues to be a significant aspect of Jewish spirituality and has also gained popularity outside the Jewish community. In recent decades, organizations like the Kabbalah Center have made these teachings more accessible to a wider audience, although this has sparked debates within traditional Jewish circles about the proper transmission of Kabbalistic knowledge. Numerology. Numerology is a mystical practice that involves studying the significance of numbers and their influence on human life and events. This ancient form of divination believes that numbers hold a symbolic and energetic meaning, which can reveal insights into a person's character, destiny, and life path. The origins of numerology can be traced back to several ancient civilizations. The earliest known records come from Babylon and Egypt, where numbers were believed to possess magical properties. However, numerology as we know it today is largely attributed to the teachings of the Greek philosopher Pythagoras, who lived in the 6th century BCE. Pythagoras and his followers believed that numbers were the fundamental building blocks of the universe and that they held deep, mystical significance. The basic concept of numerology is that everything in the universe vibrates at its own frequency, and numbers are a way to understand these vibrations. Each number from 1 to 9, as well as master numbers like 11 and 22, is associated with specific traits, energies, and meanings. By analyzing these numbers, numerologists believe they can uncover hidden truths and provide guidance. Examples of numerological practices include life path number. This is one of the most important numbers in numerology and is derived from a person's birth date. It represents the individual's core personality, life purpose, and the lessons they need to learn in this lifetime. To calculate the life path number, you add together all the digits of the birth date until you reach a single digit or a master number. Name numerology. Numerologists also analyze the letters in a person's name, converting each letter to its corresponding number using a numerology chart. The resulting numbers are then added together to reveal insights into the individual's character and destiny. Today, numerology continues to be a popular practice among those interested in spiritual and personal development. People consult numerologists for insights into their life path, career choices, relationships, and personal growth. Esoteric Christianity. Esoteric Christianity is a mystical and inner-focused interpretation of Christian teachings, emphasizing personal spiritual experiences, hidden meanings in religious texts, and the pursuit of inner transformation. Unlike mainstream Christianity, which often focuses on external rituals and doctrines, esoteric Christianity seeks to uncover the deeper, spiritual truths underlying Christian teachings. Esoteric Christianity has roots in early Christian traditions, particularly in the Gnostic movements of the first few centuries CE. Gnosticism, which flourished in the early Christian era, emphasized direct, personal knowledge of God and the divine, often through mystical experiences and inner revelation. These ideas were later suppressed by the early church, but they continued to influence various mystical and esoteric movements throughout Christian history. Esoteric Christianity revolves around the belief that the teachings of Jesus Christ contain hidden, spiritual wisdom that goes beyond the literal interpretation of Scripture. Esoteric Christians believe that through inner work, meditation, and spiritual practices, individuals can experience a direct connection with the divine and achieve spiritual transformation. Esoteric Christians often seek mystical experiences, such as visions, dreams, and direct encounters with the divine. These experiences are considered direct revelations from God and are highly valued for their transformative power. Esoteric Christians might also study Gnostic texts, such as the Gospel of Thomas or the Pistis Sophia, which offer alternative perspectives on Jesus' teachings and emphasize personal, inner knowledge. Today, esoteric Christianity continues to influence various spiritual movements and communities. It is often associated with groups that explore mystical and metaphysical aspects of religion, such as the Rosicrucians, Theosophists, and certain New Age circles. Modern esoteric Christians seek to integrate traditional Christian teachings with contemporary spiritual practices, striving for a deeper understanding of their faith. Tarot cards. Tarot cards are a deck of cards used for divination, meditation, and spiritual insight. Each card in the deck holds symbolic meanings and can be interpreted to provide guidance on personal and spiritual matters. The origins of tarot cards are somewhat mysterious, with roots tracing back to the mid-15th century in Europe, particularly in Italy and France. Initially, they were used as playing cards in a game called tarocchi before evolving into tools for divination in the 18th century. The tarot deck consists of 78 cards divided into two main sections, the major arcana and the minor arcana. The major arcana comprises 22 cards that depict significant life events and spiritual lessons, such as the Fool, the Magician, and the World. The minor arcana consists of 56 cards divided into 4 suits cups, pentacles, swords, and wands, each representing different aspects of daily life and personal challenges. Tarot reading involves drawing cards from the deck and interpreting their meanings in the context of the querent's question or situation. The position of each card in a spread, the arrangement of cards influences its interpretation, offering insights into the past, present, and future. Shamanism. This is an ancient spiritual practice found in various cultures around the world, characterized by the belief in an interaction with the spirit world. It is one of the oldest forms of spiritual healing and religious practice, with roots dating back to prehistoric times. Shamanism is practiced by shamans, who are believed to have the ability to communicate with spirits, heal the sick, and guide souls. The origins of shamanism are difficult to pinpoint due to its ancient nature, but archaeological evidence suggests that it has been practiced for tens of thousands of years. Early shamanic practices have been discovered in Siberia, Central Asia, and among indigenous cultures in the Americas, Africa, and Australia. The term shaman itself is derived from the Tungusic word saman used by indigenous peoples in Siberia. Shamanism revolves around the belief that the visible world is pervaded by invisible forces or spirits that affect the lives of the living. Shamans serve as intermediaries between the human world and the spirit world. They enter altered states of consciousness, often induced by rituals, drumming, chanting, or the use of hallucinogenic plants, to journey to the spirit world. There they communicate with spirits to gain insights, seek guidance, and perform healing. Astrology. This is an ancient practice that studies the movements and positions of celestial bodies, such as stars, planets, and the moon, to interpret their influence on human affairs and natural phenomena. It is based on the belief that the positions and movements of these celestial bodies at the time of a person's birth can provide valuable insights into their personality, behavior, and life path. The origins of astrology can be traced back to ancient civilizations such as the Babylonians, who developed one of the earliest systems of astrology around the 2nd millennium BCE. The practice was later adopted and refined by the Greeks, Egyptians, and Romans. The Greeks, particularly the philosopher Ptolemy, played a significant role in shaping astrology into the form we recognize today. Ptolemy's work, the Tetrabiblos, laid the foundation for Western astrology. The basic concept of astrology is that the universe is interconnected, and the celestial bodies have a direct impact on life on Earth. This idea is encapsulated in the Hermetic maxim, as above, so below. Astrologers create a chart, known as a natal or birth chart, based on the precise time, date, and place of an individual's birth. This chart maps the positions of the sun, moon, and planets in relation to the 12 astrological signs of the zodiac and the 12 houses, each representing different areas of life. Examples of astrological practices are horoscopes. Horoscopes provide daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly predictions based on the positions of celestial bodies. These predictions are often tailored to each of the 12 zodiac signs. Another example is natal chart interpretation, where astrologers analyze a person's birth chart to provide insights into their personality, strengths, weaknesses, and life potential. This involves examining the positions and aspects of the sun, moon, planets, and the houses they occupy. Chakra healing. Chakra healing is an ancient practice rooted in the spiritual traditions of India, particularly in Hinduism and Buddhism. The concept of chakras dates back to early texts like the Vedas, composed around 1500 to 500 BCE, and was later elaborated in Upanishads and Tantric texts. Chakra healing revolves around the belief that the human body contains 7 major energy centers, known as chakras, which are aligned along the spine. These chakras are thought to govern various aspects of physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. The basic concept of chakra healing is to balance and align these energy centers to promote overall health and well-being. When the chakras are balanced, energy flows freely through the body, fostering physical health, emotional stability, and spiritual growth. Examples of chakra healing practices include meditation, visualization, yoga, and the use of crystals. Practitioners might meditate on each chakra, using specific mantras or visualizing the corresponding color to promote healing and balance. Yoga poses are often designed to stimulate and open particular chakras, enhancing energy flow. Additionally, placing certain crystals on or near the chakras during meditation or relaxation is believed to help balance energy,